Hello everyone, happy Sunday evening or afternoon. I come to you today. I'm going to make lentil soup in the Instapot. We want to start with really good healthy soup, and I was thinking lentil soup. I've never made lentil soup, so let's try the lentils. So I'm gonna let you know what I have here is the lentils. These lentils I did get from Whole Foods. They're the organic ones that are over in a little plastic container. I'm sorry I pulled them out, but if you ever are in Trader Joe's, these are really good lentils to get as well. So we have 1.5 cup of lentils here. We have our thyme. It's asking for thyme. That's the one I'm using. We have our smoked paprika. We have our olive oil, our salt, our pepper. I have some parsley. I could not find fresh parsley, so I'm using this parsley today, and that's mostly for garnish at the end. We have our 4 cloves of crushed garlic, and I'm going to show you that. That's this right here, 4 cloves of crushed garlic, and that's 4 teaspoons approximately. We're using the organic, this whole thing is in here, the organic vegetable broth, low sodium, and I want to show you what that looks like. We have that here. I have it covered, and that is the vegetable broth, low sodium. Okay, and then we have our beautiful carrots here, diced. We have our beautiful celery here. Okay, and we have our onions, which smells so good, y'all. Oh my goodness. And we have our carrots here. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is turn the machine on, and I'm going to put it on saute. Okay, so saute automatically goes to 30 minutes. I'm going to go ahead on and add that 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Okay, as you can see, the machine is going. All right, get that 2 tablespoons of olive oil in there. I like to make sure it's evenly distributed. And I'm just going to put the onions in, because that's what we want to cook first, are the onions. Okay, so we're going to let that go ahead on, get nicely coated, and come together. Okay, so stay tuned. Okay, you guys, I look at the recipe and it says it wants it to get a little bit brown, the onions, and nicely softened. Okay, so as you can see, it is going here. Y'all see that smoke? Yep, it is going. So we're just going to stir those a little bit, move them around, and let them get nice and come together. And then afterwards, we will add the celery, the carrots, and the lentils and the thyme to this once the onions are softened. Okay, so we're going to wait to this. Onion smoke. How can you cook anything without onions, y'all? I'm such an onion person. I love onions and garlic in anything. So yes, you to cut these up very small. I hope I did it small enough. These 2 as well. And we're gonna see. It smells absolutely wonderful, and we still have that on. And usually the saute goes for 30 minutes. I just want to let y'all know that. All right. So once it starts getting brown, I'll let you all see that. So right now it is nicely coated with the olive oil, and we have a nice sizzle going. Okay. So stay tuned. This will take about a good approximately 8 minutes. Okay. Okay, you all, so we're at the point where some of the onions are turning a little brown around the edge, and it said to where they're soft and nicely brown. So they're getting like that. So I'm going to go ahead on, and we're going to add the carrots in here. Okay. Get that nice and stirred together. And we're going to add the celery in here. Celery, carrots. Set that to the side. Get that nice and stirred in, coated. Okay. Then we're going to add in the spices. So we're going to do the salt here. And I will have this recipe down below so that you'll know exactly how much is going in. So we're going to add the salt. Okay. We're going to add the black pepper. Okay, we're going to add the smoked paprika. Alright, hopefully I'll get in there. Just get that all stirred and squared away. That paprika, gotta get it off that spoon. Y'all, if y'all could smell what the smell like, oh my god. So we're not going to add the garlic yet. The garlic is going to go in with the lentils, okay? With the and the sauce. And the tomatoes. So right now, we're just going to cook these until the celery and the carrot become a little softer, okay? Just a little bit. All right. So stay tuned. Also to this, we're going to add the thyme. Now, there's 4 sprigs of thyme. One of these sprigs has a lot on it. So I'm going to break that up. So that's 1. That's 2. And that one has a lot. So we're just going to go with those 3, okay? And just stir it in there. You can tie the thyme together so it'll be easy to fish out later on. But right now, she just threw that in there like that, y'all. I'll be able to tell the difference. So yes, we're getting it nice. And this process right here should go for about 2 minutes, okay? So stay tuned. Okay, now we're going to add the lentils, okay, to the pot. Let me stir that around. Get that nicely coated. And we're going to add the garlic in here as well, okay? And we want the garlic to keep going until the garlic is fragrant. And it says to about 30 seconds, okay? So you want to make sure we're blending that garlic and smell it about 30 seconds. Alright, then we're going to add everything else. It smells wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So we want to make sure everything, sorry for the steam, make sure everything gets evenly coated. Okay, so that's about 30 seconds. Alright, you all, so I smell that garlic. So now what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead on and throw in the delicious vegetable broth here. Yay, let's bring in some of that steam down. And that's what that looks like so far. So we're going to go ahead on stir that. We have the vegetable broth. Mommy, can you give me those 2 cans? I'm going to show you the crushed tomatoes that I'm using. Fire roasted, I chose crushed tomatoes. So we got 1 15-ounce can of crushed tomatoes. And we also have diced tomatoes here. That was the combination of both of the tomatoes. The fire roasted, diced, okay? Roasted, diced, organic, and then half of this, the crushed. And then I used the other half, I put it away. So that's both 15 ounces of the diced and the crushed, okay? So we got everything in there, y'all. All the spices and deliciousness. And we're going to go ahead on and close this and see what it all comes together. All right, you all, now we're going to take it off of saute. We're going to stop it because it needs to be off of saute. We're going to go ahead on and seal this. And we're going to make sure it's on seal. And then we want to make sure we put this on high. So let's see. And we're going to put this on 15 minutes. So we're going to go down to 15 minutes. And going to start from there. All right, you all. See where that goes. Okay, you all. So it just beeped and let me know. Now we're going to hit this to release. And I'm just going to let it release. And I'm going to do this for about 15 minutes. Okay, there we go. There we go. Alright, you all, so we're going to open. I'm going to turn it off. Let me just turn it off. We're going to open it and see where we're at. This always makes me nervous. Okay, we lose a lot of the juice. Oh, it's beautiful. And I see the thyme. Let me fish that out. 1, 2, 3 sprigs. And that's what it looks like. It looks yummy. Now, some people add bacon. We're not doing any meat right now. Ma, can you get a bone so you can taste it? But it turned out beautiful. It's thick, kind of like a chili, but it turned out delicious looking to me. You guys comment down below and let me know what you think. But I'm excited and I think it looks lovely. So we're going to plate some and taste it. So stay tuned. Okay, so we have some lentils here. It'd be really pretty if we had fresh parsley, but we don't. So I'm just going to put some of this parsley on top, and that's still pretty. So we're gonna let you guys see lentil soup in the Instapot. Isn't that beautiful? Lentil soup, beautiful lentil soup. And so now I'm going to taste it. Let's see what this tastes like. My first lentil soup. That's what that spoonful looks like. It's healthy. Lentils have a lot of health benefits. Oh, that is delicious. You don't need to add anything else to this. It's seasoned just perfectly. The lentils are soft. Everything is nice and soft. It is absolutely delightful. Josh, you want to taste that? You guys, so that is the lentil soup in the Instapot. And it did good. It turned out amazing. Very healthy. And look up the benefits that lentils. Now, you can add some kale to this if you want. Probably some spinach. See how it flows. It's beautiful. I also want to let you all know that this is a vegan lentil soup. Also, it did not stick to the bottom. I don't know if you can see that. It did very well for the time that the recipe stated. This is unplugged. After you're finished, make sure you unplug your unit, especially if you're using a metal on metal, but usually you want to use plastic. Another thing, this is perfect for, like I said, vegan, or if a person is a vegetarian, vegan, or if you just don't want any meat in your soup. But you can add ham and bacon to this, whichever way you want, sliced ham, cups, chunks ham, or bacon. But also this is perfect for when you're fasting. Those who are on a fast, if you want to have some type of nutrients, you can do like a Daniel fast. This is perfect for that, okay? And you can add kale to this as well, all right? Also, what is beautiful to top this off with is Parmesan, freshly grated Parmesan cheese, and a nice, some type of artesian beautiful bread on the side, or no bread at all. But you can even have these with little crackers. But anyway, this is a fantastic soup. I love this recipe, and I will be sharing this recipe down below in the description box. So while my mother is helping me put it away, I want you all to see that this did not burn at the bottom. Okay, and I'm going to immediately wash it because I like to wash it so it doesn't do any kind of staining. But yes, that did not burn at the bottom. It did very well. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in to Journey with Shar. And if this is your first time ever seeing my channel and you like what you see, please hit that subscribe button. Make sure you also hit the notification bell. Every time I upload a new video, it will alert you and you all can come and check me out. Look at this delicious lentil soup, and those are fire roasted tomatoes. I forgot to tell you guys, these are fire roasted tomatoes in there. You guys, it is fantastic, and it has a lot of health benefits. All right, you all, so thank you so much. Be blessed, take care of one another. Remember, always trust God, keep him first, and he'll always lead you in the right direction. I'll see you soon. God bless. Bon appetit. Bye bye.